All right, here's one for you. Ever wonder why some DoorDash orders have that gold, silver, or even platinum symbols if you're in the tier program and others don't? Does DoorDash use these symbols to trick drivers into taking orders and thinking that they're the best and brightest when they're really not? In this video, I'd like to share why DoorDash uses the tier program to get orders delivered, why lately orders should be labeled as a tier system and are not, and finally, I'm going to end with, is this another DoorDash trick to get orders delivered? So lately, as I've been working the DoorDash app, I've been noticing a lot of, I'm going to call it discrepancies in the way that the tier system works and the orders we receive as dashers versus what it used to be versus what it is now. And it has me questioning a lot about these programs. And what I've been noticing lately is I'll get a platinum order and I'll look at it and go, this is platinum? Really? And then I'll get like a higher paying offer and you look at it and go, why isn't this platinum? And it makes me question a lot about how DoorDash operates these tier programs, and is it really designed to get orders delivered, which is always their main goal, right? Are they tricking drivers into thinking that some of these orders are great just by putting a symbol up there? But when you really think about it, are they really that great? And then you have orders, and I'm going to go into a couple of orders just in a little bit, that you see it and you're like, I'm taking it, it's great. But there's no platinum symbol on platinum, so I'm going to say platinum. But you can put gold or silver in there. And you're like, why isn't this labeled that way? But is it not labeled that way because they know just by looking at it, dashers are going to take it? So it has me questioning, does DoorDash use these symbols and they trick drivers to thinking they're fantastic when they're really not the best that's out there? And they're not using the symbols on the really good orders because we're going to take them anyway. So it's food for thought, and that's what we're going to get into in this video. Just to kind of give you an example of orders I received over like the past week that I'm going to kind of prove my point during all this. And you're going to have to let me know, have you been experiencing the same thing on the DoorDash app? Okay, so here's my first example. Okay, this is a platinum offer, $4 for 1.2 miles. Now, okay, I get it. It's more than $2 a mile. Quick and easy, and you can get it done in whatever, it's $4. Not the best that's out there, but is this the best opportunity you can have during a peak time like lunch and dinner? No. But in the same breath, I'm going to show you this order. Now, it is a shopping order, but $24 for 8.1 miles, 22 item shop, and it's not platinum. Why isn't this one a priority order? Why isn't this a high-paying order and labeled that way? Okay, that's just one example. Okay, we're going to move on to the next one. We're going to see a pattern here. Next one, $4.25 going 1.5 miles. This one is platinum. Kind of the same as the one before. Very similar, right? But it's labeled platinum. Now, let me ask you, if this was not labeled platinum, would dashers be taking it? I know some of you would, because it's quick and easy, especially if it's a place you know the order's ready, in, out, done in what, 5-10 minutes max? But would you have normally taken this order? Now, say it is 5:30 on a Friday night. Would you have taken this order if it wasn't labeled platinum? Okay, I'm going to let you answer that one for me. But this next one, straight up food delivery, $12 for 5.5. Is it the best order? No. But it's more than $2 a mile, $12. So why wasn't this one labeled platinum? Gonna go back to my original statement. Was it because they know Dashers were actually going to take it regardless whether there's a symbol there or not? Okay, my last example. Platinum offer, $4.50 going 1.7 miles. I'm not going to repeat the same thing I just said in the other two, but the other one, $18 stacked order food delivery for 8.3 miles is not $18. In my book, that's a pretty darn good DoorDash offer. Now, all of these examples were my orders. They're no one else's orders. They were my orders that came to my phone, and I took all 6 of these orders. But interesting, right? Does it make you think? Did the light bulbs go off when I'm talking about this, or have you ever wondered it yourself? So why lately have DoorDash orders not been labeled platinum, silver, or gold when they should be? That is a very good question. Like, this has been happening, honestly, since the tier program has rolled out. But I've been noticing it a lot more lately than normal. It would happen every once in a while, and you go, I wonder why this isn't platinum. But to me, these are just in the past couple of days. Not weeks, couple of days. So it really makes me think, what mind games are they playing with Dashers besides there has to be psychology behind it, right? And I know DoorDash has a psychology department that specializes in all this and what Dashers would take versus what Dashers would not take. So are they using these symbols and they have it embedded in all of our brains that as soon as you see that symbol, you should be taking that order because DoorDash says so, not because that we don't think for ourselves. Like, do they think that we're that stupid that we can't analyze an order and say whether it's good or not, and we need a symbol to tell us yes or no? I feel like that's what the tier system and the symbols are designed for. See the symbol, take it. Don't see the symbol, you have to look at it to see if you want to take it. But sometimes there are good orders mixed in there that you have to pause and go, oh wait, this really is a good order. I'm going to take it. But would you have taken it regardless whether there's a symbol or not? Yeah, I think it's a big game that they're playing, but the question is are they tricking their driver? So here's a question I'm going to throw out at you. Is this another DoorDash trick to really get orders delivered? I personally think yes. And here's the reason why I'm going to say this. And I must have deleted my screenshot of this the other day. No kidding. Another $4 order came in. It was at 3.2 miles, but it was labeled platinum. So you're telling me that that is a high paying order, but the $18 order I just showed you is not? Would a Dasher would have taken it if it wasn't labeled platinum? Granted, I didn't take it regardless whether it said platinum or not. It was just a crap order. But this is the thing. Don't let DoorDash fool you by the symbols. I think that is the message that I want every Dasher to be aware of. And if you are in the tier system, you're probably used to seeing all these orders that don't have symbols, and you analyze the order and you decide for yourself whether you want to take it or you don't take it. And I want every Dasher, whatever tier you're in, to do the same thing. Look at the order, look at the dollar amount, look at the miles, determine whether it is a good order or not good order on your own and make your own decision. But don't let symbols dictate and don't let DoorDash dictate whether it is a high paying priority order or not. I want you to look at it if it is a good order for you or not, not because there is a symbol. Do you think that DoorDash uses the tier system to get Dashers to take orders and get orders delivered? And the orders that are good, they might not have symbols because we would have done them regardless there was a symbol or not. There's some crazy things going on with DoorDash. You know, the other day I did a video about an order that I normally wouldn't have taken it, but I took it because it was bringing me back. But something weird happened, and you're going to want to check this video out next to find out all about it.